Hey, yo, what's up? It's Smooth.
Vaughn.
This is Riggs.
And Slick Money.
And you are now listening to the
Switch Style Podcast.
Welcome to the Switch Style Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth, and on episode 21, Adele rejects the NFL, Ashleigh Smith preps her debut, and find out which label signed your favorite comedian. But before we jump into anything, let me introduce my crew. Tonight is just only two of us here. Riggs and Vaughn, they both had some personal matters to take care of, but we'll actually see them next week. But Slick, what's up, man?
What's up, nephew? I am so thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to have you as such a great nephew. And it's fun I say that, but the other nephew I'm grateful to.
Oh, yeah, he a bad boy.
We got to let him fit in because he just moved to Atlanta.
Oh, of course.
So we breaking the other nephew. And ladies, I'll show you him later. And I don't want y'all fighting over my nephew.
Yeah,
but
please don't fight.
I'm truly blessed to have a handsome brother and handsome nephews and nieces and all that stuff like that, good-looking girls in the family. And I'm the only one that ain't really handsome.
Wow.
But I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay with that, Jay.
Somebody on Facebook Live would say the exact opposite. So if on Facebook Live,
hey Lucy,
if you think Slick is handsome, write in the comment box. Right, yes. If you think Slick is handsome, so he doesn't seem to believe he's handsome, but I think a lot of people would disagree.
Hey, and I'm telling you, ladies, I have two single nephews. If you have any lady friends, I hope they got a job.
Yeah, please have a job.
Please have a job.
They don't have a job. You have to have a job. That's a requirement. You must be employed.
You must be employed. But anyway, my nephew, both of them are single, and they're not living in life. They're just doing what they have to do to survive. So all I'm asking you, if you have any single female friends, you can inbox me. You can call one of us, inbox Jay. Both of them are on Facebook. And I'm auditioning my two nephews off to any single female. Now, wow. I'm going to ask for a finder fee if y'all make it.
Like a piece of meat, huh?
Piece of meat.
You're just going to auction us off like a piece of meat.
But what if it's just like a good catch? I mean,
yeah, you know how you go in Kroger grocery store and you pick which meat you want. Some might look kind of brown. Some might be the exact
That
color.
is correct.
Some might be out of date.
Yeah. Gigi is calling both of y'all handsome. She said, hey, handsome Jay.
Well, thank you, Gigi. We appreciate that.
Yeah. See, we appreciate that. We do have a handsome crew. Hey, Janice. Hey, Lawana. Oh, look at Lawana said she's going to tell you she's going to find you a wife.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And I'm definitely waiting. So whenever she comes along, I'm here in Atlanta. But if you like what you hear, we'll go ahead and move on to the show, guys. We got a really great show for you tonight. So if you like what you hear, remember to follow us on SoundCloud.com/SwitchStylePodcast. And you can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So let's actually find out what's happening on the charts. On the Billboard 200, the Suicide Squad soundtrack debuts at number 1. According to Nielsen Music, the album earned 182,000 equivalent album units, and 128,000 of those were actually traditional album sales. The soundtrack includes features from Eminem, Lil Wayne, Imagine Dragons, Skrillex, 21 Pilots, and many others. Also, just want to throw Slick, you got something?
No. Go ahead. I'm just laughing at the comments that people are making about how handsome you are and you're doing a great job.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And Gigi say I'm prime cut, and I don't know what that means.
Prime cut. That's top of the line.
Boy, stop.
Top of the line.
Like a steak?
Yes, that's what you want.
So if I go to a restaurant, I ask for the top prime cut.
Yeah. The throwaways, that's the stuff that we used to get hundreds of years ago. That's the stuff you don't want.
Hey, I want to welcome Ren, man. Ren all the way in Cali. Go Raiders.
Yeah.
It's just good to see my main man and my homegirl, Beverly. Memphis is representing tonight.
Yeah, they are. So, also, just back to the Billboard 200, the last soundtrack of any kind to top the chart came courtesy of Disney Channel's Descendants soundtrack, which topped the chart August 22nd of 2015. So, if you hadn't heard me, the new number 1 album in the country is the Suicide Squad soundtrack.
Wow.
Yep. That's it. And also on the Hot 100, Sia and Sean Paul, they run to a 4th week at number 1 with Cheap Thrills. So if you haven't heard Cheap Thrills, the record by Sia and Sean Paul, please go check it out. It's an amazing record. And actually, that's a wrap on the charts. So before we move on to the next segment, if you like what you hear, remember to follow us on SoundCloud.com/Switch Style Podcast. And you can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter,
and Instagram.
So we got a few new albums for you guys this week. Let's actually run through them real fast. And all of these albums come out this Friday, August 19th. The first album is by rapper French Montana, who will be releasing his second studio album titled MC4. And for those wondering, MC4 borrows its name from French Montana's long-running mac and cheese mixtape series. So if you're any French Montana fans, if you're looking forward to him or his album release, it'll actually be out this Friday, August 19th. And also, Canadian rapper and singer Tory Lanez will release his debut album titled I Told You. Last year, Tory Lanez, he scored an RIAA certified platinum single and hit number 1 on the R&B hip hop airplay charts with the Brownstone sampling Say It. So I don't know if you guys remember that single, but it was a pretty sizable hit towards the end of last year. So check out Tory Lanez. He'll be out on this Friday as well. And last but not least, for all you gospel fans out there, gospel superstar Donnie McClurkin is back with his 12th album of any kind, titled The Journey Live. The album features 11 reworked versions of classics and 3 new songs. If interested, you can find Donnie, who's making rounds on his An Evening with Donnie tour. That guy has a hard name to say.
Yeah, it is.
McClurkin.
Yeah, don't say it 3 times.
Yeah.
You'll trip up.
McClurkin.
Yeah, you'll trip up. Yeah, absolutely. But he's a great artist.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll definitely be looking forward to those. But before we go any further, I do want to congratulate Slick Money. He's actually starting his new show, The Rain Man Show. It'll be on WWE 1100 AM radio next Thursday, August 25th, correct?
That is correct, sir.
So check out the new Slick Money Show. And while we got you guys here, we actually want to play his new promo.
Hey, if y'all like the promo, can y'all say it on Facebook and let me know so we can get this big stir about my new commercial? I'm going to let Nephew take it from here, but I really love the new commercial. Tell me what you think. I don't know if you saw it on my page and were like, what the hell is that? But here it goes. Nephew's going to play you a sample of the new commercial for the Rain Man Show starting next Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. if you're in Atlanta on AM dial so you can hear it. And if you can't hear it, we will be going Rain Man Live on Facebook Live, Twitter, and Instagram. So here go the commercial. Check it out. Tell us what you think.
Here we go. The new promo from The Rain Man Show.
Are you ready? Well, you better get ready for The Rain Man Show.
I let it rain, I clear it out.
With The Rain Man, your one-stop shop for the best in football talk. Tune in as he shares his top picks for both college and pro football. This man knows what he's talking about. Put your chips on The Rain Man each and every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is the show that everybody will be talking about. The Rain Man Show, right here on WWE 1100 AM. Don't miss out.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I wish we had some hand claps.
Yeah, we need some clap.
Yeah,
clap,
if
clap,
y'all at home,
clap.
please clap for Slick Money, slash Rain Man, slash Victor Hill, slash Mr. Gray, slash, I got so many names.
Yeah, you have a ton of them.
If the government is following me, Jay, they will never find me.
Yeah, it'll be hard to find you.
Because when he come to the door, I say, man, I'm Rain Man. And they be
Right.
like, well, we're looking for Victor. He's not here.
Right.
Then if they catch me in the store, I say, no, I'm Slick Money.
Yeah.
Slick Money is not here. Rain Man is somewhere else. Then if they ask for Slick, I'm Slick, Big Dog. Oh, I got 1,000 names.
Yeah, the man of many names.
Mans of many names. And, can I borrow some money? Do anybody have any money they can let me borrow to sponsor my Rain Man Show? I did a GoFundMe account, and I have 5,000 friends. If 5,000 friends gave $1, I will have $5,000 to give away nice jerseys like this, postcard, naked pictures of me.
Oh,
I was joking.
Oh.
Comedy.
Wow.
You know, we like to be funny. But anyway, if you donated to the GoFundMe account and help support the Rain Man Show, because when we get big now, don't try to send no money and tell me y'all know me. Oh, I know Slick. We used to roll together. I know Rain Man.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you God is good. And God is trying to figure out how many people really going to help me. Because I done helped some folks before. Nephew, they all done helped me, and I'm helping people too. We finna pay college tuition off the Rain Man show. You got your arrangement bill between men and women, like sex and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, because nothing free, Jay.
Yeah, nothing in life.
Nothing in life is free. So we finna help you. If you follow us, you're gonna win some money by your picks. If I tell you take Dallas Cowboys this week, take Dallas Cowboys. If I say don't bet with the Falcons, don't bet with the Falcons. Well, actually, y'all should be supporting me. Then when I make it and get famous, I'm gonna give it back to you.
There you go.
That's how it works.
There you go.
Come on now, Jay. Let's get back to the music show. Love y'all. We'll talk about this a little bit later, okay?
Yeah. And last but not least, we'll actually get into our centerpiece for the show, or actually a segment that I love to call Inside the Industry. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Recently, at Adele's concert in LA's Staples Center, Adele herself confirmed that she was offered the opportunity to perform at halftime of Super Bowl 51, which is next year, 2017, which will be in Houston. But according to Adele at her concert, she declined the opportunity. So, Slick, my question to you is, would Adele have been a great fit for the Super Bowl halftime show?
No.
Wow, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
And I'm a big fan of Adele.
Yeah, you are.
But you got to remember, halftime's a Super Bowl, it's about hype.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
And I just think Adele don't hype people up. Adele gets you like in love and makes you think about where you messed up at and why did you do me wrong and be forgiven and stuff like that. I don't think they need that at a Super Bowl.
Right.
But I think it's a big name that will draw people.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge name.
Yeah, I mean, what Missy Elliott did last year, and what was it? Was it who else was with her? Beyonce?
Oh, Katy Perry was.
Katy Perry.
Missy.
Yeah, all of them was.
Year.
Yeah.
Beyonce, Bruno.
Yeah, you got to have those type of people to do Super Bowls to me. Now, I'm not knocking Adele. I'm a big fan of Adele. If you follow the show and follow my page, you'll know that I'm a big fan of Adele's. I just don't think she's a fit for a Super Bowl. Grammys and all the other great stuff, maybe the Star Spangled Banner, all that stuff. Yeah, she could sing the Star Spangled Banner. She could do a whole bunch of things. But I don't think I would want to see Adele at the Super Bowl.
Wow, this was shocking.
Very shocking. I figured you thought I would say something else.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
I think the only song I like by her that's up-tempo is Rolling in the Deep.
Rolling in the Deep, yeah.
So if you're going to roll the Super Bowl with the most watched Super Bowl event of all time and you playing slow love songs,
right?
I just don't think that's a good fit. Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, Adele is perfect. She's a great individual. Mm-hmm. I just don't think she's a Super Bowl act.
Yeah.
But you can find Katy Perry, you can find Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars,
right?
All those type of people would fit good for a Super Bowl. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean Justin Timberlake, you can find all of Usher, but not Adele. Please, I don't want to see Adele singing at halftime for a Super Bowl.
And you know what, Slick? I completely agree with you. But if I'm the NFL, considering the fact that she's without a doubt, the consensus #1 artist in all of the world. I mean, this lady, 21, has been certified 11 times platinum.
Wow.
Her latest album, 25, right now is certified 8 times platinum. And she's on her way to 9. So for the NFL, it makes sense. And the NFL and Pepsi, they also released a statement about a day or two ago saying that they didn't offer Adele the Super Bowl slot. Right now, I think it'll become a he said, she said. So we'll actually find out the truth on what actually happened, if they did or did not offer the Super Bowl. But I don't think Adele will lie about something like that. What do you think?
I totally agree, Jay. And it's funny that we're saying this, and we've had 8 people already agree with us saying that they do not want to see Adele sing it at halftime. Yeah,
I don't. And if she was at halftime, they would have to prop her up with like a Bruno Mars or
absolutely
a Missy Elliott or somebody who can bring some excitement, because her catalog is just like you said, it's down tempo, it's all ballad based.
Absolutely. Now if she came out with Drake, and let Drake do some, she sing a hook for Drake, that might be hot.
Now the national anthem, that would be the more logical
fit. Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you think Pepsi and all them had something to do with it, or?
Well, you know, the NFL and Pepsi, they released a statement, according to Billboard, saying that they did not offer Adele the halftime gig. So I don't know who's telling the truth or who's lying. So,
okay.
You know, there's always 3 sides to a story.
But hey, I promise you, Adele is one of my all-time favorite artists. Please go out and get every album. She is amazing, but I just don't want to see her sing halftime at a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe at a baseball game. Oh, I'd love to see her perform at a baseball game, but not the Super Bowl.
I definitely agree. So we'll actually move on to our next topic. Last week, Billboard, they announced that Chocolate Droppa, a.k.a. Kevin Hart, has signed with Motown Records, and he will release his first album this fall. So, I mean, that's crazy. Kevin Hart is releasing an album.
Wow.
But Slick, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Is this what happens when a celebrity takes it too far? Or should we really take Kevin seriously?
Jay, I think, and it's just my opinion, I think some people just, when the iron is hot, they burn it. And I think Kevin is putting his hand in everything, and he better get it while it's getting good.
Yeah, he should.
Because somebody else is going to come along and pass him. I'm not mad at Kevin. I think he's a funny dude. He's came a long way and made a whole bunch of money. But I think some things you just need to stay away from. He can't rap with the 2 Chainz and Drakes
no, of course not.
And Future and stuff like that. And you way out of your league. But if you want to draw attention, then that's fine. Do you? Because I'm a fan of yours. So do you? You're a funny dude. But I just think some things you just need to just leave alone. I don't know if this gonna sell. You know, I guess he must gonna buy all the albums himself. Because I don't think anybody gonna have faith enough to go buy the album.
You know what's funny? I think people will actually support him.
Wow.
And audience, if you haven't heard him, he actually has freestyles out there on the web. And I'm not saying he's Jay-Z or Tupac, Notorious B.I.G. or anything like that. But Kevin Hart, he's a comedian. He's quick-witted. So he could probably think on his feet. I would love to see what he does when he actually sits down with a pen and actually writes something. But his freestyles were really average at best.
Right, they're decent for a comedian.
Right, for a comedian.
Yeah, but if he was in the same room with somebody like Future or Lil Wayne, they would just smash him. I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think now if he featured some of those artists on his album, that would be really interesting.
Which is important, he would probably have too, just to give it a certain credibility. Now, audience, I'm sure you guys know about this, but comedians, they do venture into music from time to time. Eddie Murphy, he put out a few albums. Bill Cosby did several albums. Steve Martin. You had the Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi. Those guys, they were somewhat talented. So we'll actually see what happens with Kevin Hart. But he's been signed to Motown Records. And, I was thinking about that, considering what Motown was back in the 60s and what they are now.
Right.
It's just completely different. But and also, congratulations to Kevin. He got married this weekend.
Congrats, Kevin. Sorry we don't have no hand claps, but congrats. Kevin got married.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's killing it.
Yeah, now I want to say this, and I don't know if Nephew thought about this, but to me, the only person that ever ventured out that was an athlete or an actor and did something that was successful, I have to say that the Shaquille O'Neal first album, to me, was a classic. For a actor, athlete, whatever, to make an album. If you don't, I'm sure that it's probably out of circulation now. But I have that original album by Shaq, and it's called, I think it was Diesel or something like that, but it was a night. He had like 4 or 5 songs I really liked. The beats was hot, but I can't think of no other artist, no other actor /
athlete or
athlete, judge. Wayman Tisdale. Well, Wayman Tisdale, jazz is just like playing instruments.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about showing a certain type of skill set
right.
as far as like with your vocals.
With your vocals, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Wayman Tisdale, I got every album, so we know how good he was.
Well, in the audience, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jasmine Guy, who was on A Different World, she put out an album.
Yes.
And Nona Gay, Marvin Gaye's daughter, who's been in a few movies.
Right. Did any of them sell any albums, you thought? Just to be honest.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
But I bet you Shaq on that first album might have sold 200,000 or 300,000.
So let me ask you this: does Will Smith count, or he was a rapper?
He was a rapper first,
right?
But Will Smith is just a straight icon. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, absolutely.
He can do whatever he wants. He got my support. But no, if Kevin Hart so happened to hear this or somebody in his camp hear us, we're not knocking Kevin. Do you, man? Because I'm telling you, you're going to run out. Everybody just don't last. Now, when I mean that, he's got staying power, I think, for acting.
Yeah, he does.
So, but if the iron is hot, he need to get what he can get out of it because that milk going to run dry.
Yeah.
It's so long a cow can give you milk. It's just eventually going to dry up.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if he's making his money now, get what you can. But I think if there's just something because he's bored and he want to do music, then do you, bro. I don't think I'm going to go buy the album. Jay might buy it. I don't think I will.
And you know what's kind of sad? This just occurred to me. It's almost a Hail Mary attempt by Motown.
Wow.
They have some good artists on their roster, but this spot could have been reserved for someone else. And like we said, we're not knocking Kevin. or anything
Absolutely
like
not.
that.
Love Kevin.
I mean, for all we know, the album could come out and be a classic.
Classic.
I mean, the chances of it happening, of it being a classic, are probably slim to none. But for all we know, it could be a classic. But I'm just saying that they could have used this spot on someone else.
Absolutely.
Like there's a lot of other artists out there that that are dying to make
Chance the Rapper, you could have paid him mega $1 million just to do an album.
No, they can't pay Chance.
They can't Chance Red.
Chance would have said no anyway, huh?
But what's funny to me, Jay, he should stay focused on Ride Along 3.
Yep.
I don't know if it's coming out. And he should rap on that soundtrack.
Yep, so that would be a great way to start.
And Motown can bag that.
Right.
So he shouldn't do a full album. He should actually do a hit off Ride Along 4, 5, 6. I mean, the Ride Alongs come along.
Right.
He should actually do a song with that and actually just snap and then get that big fan base. Oh, man, he's good. I go buy his album. So just on a humbug, I don't think I would go purchase the album. But y'all please support Kevin.
Oh, yeah, support Kevin.
Hey, Wendy. Hey, Rhonda. Anita, all my Memphis folk, Colorado in the building, all y'all, check out Nephew doing his thing. One of the best there was at this music and being informative and stats and facts. You can't get this. This stuff is free. They're not even paying us to do this.
No, they're not even
And that's truly sad. Because the last, like Keith Sweat and who we did last week, Eric Roberson.
Yep, Fonte and Eric Roberson.
Yeah, they stock went up. And we're not getting any notoriety for that. Fantasia album got some extra sales because of us, and ain't nobody calling us, sending us no lunch money or nothing like that.
Oh, it's okay. They will be.
They will be?
Yeah, they will be in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And we got another great topic to talk about. There's a new artist coming out. Well, she's probably new to most of you, but she's been out quite a while. Her name is Ashleigh Smith. She's a former Chrisette Michele backup vocalist and the winner of 2014's Sarah Vaughan International Jazz Vocals Competition. So if you hadn't heard of Sarah Vaughan, please go check her out. One of jazz's great vocal icons. And back to Ashleigh Smith, she'll actually be releasing her debut album titled Sunkissed on August 26th. So that's in a couple weeks.
Yes.
So in my opinion, Slick, I know you heard the single as well. Her first single is titled Best Friends on her new album coming out on the 26th. So Slick, let me ask you this.
Yes.
What did you think about her?
I really love the single. She's talented.
She is.
Now, it's a big difference from Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She actually has talent.
Yeah, she actually has talent.
Musical talent.
Musical talent, yeah. So whenever the title of the album is Sun Kissed, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Please go get this jazz album. She's talented. I mean, she came from a background of talented people. And normally talented people run together. Like I'm running with my nephew.
Yeah.
And he's talented. I got my other nephew. He's talented. So I can't help but to be talented, even though I was born first. Yeah. That's funny. To be born first with less talent, but get better talent when I hang with y'all. Ain't God good?
No,
yes,
I wouldn't
he
say
is.
that. I wouldn't say you have less talent. Don't discredit yourself like that.
Absolutely not. It's not about discrediting me. It's about giving you guys stock because y'all are the future. I'm not the future.
Yeah, we're the future.
Absolutely. I think once you get past 40, and nobody on Facebook get mad. I think once you get past 40, you're actually not the future. Wow. I think those who are 25, well, maybe 18 to maybe 30, those are the ones that can really shape and turn the world to where it needs to be.
Right.
And it's just my opinion. I think that young people should be the ones that really shape and form this world.
Yeah, I agree.
And I just think that once you get a certain age, like my age, hey, I'm just contributing. So I'm contributing to you guys' success. And I think that's what it's all about.
But, and no disrespect, people who are up in age, I don't want to say the other words, but people who are up in age, we actually need you guys too to contribute. We need those who have accumulated a certain amount of knowledge, those who are a lot wiser than us. We need those people to help contribute and help us avoid the pitfalls that come along with this thing called life. So older people, don't stay with us. Forget what Slick said.
Hey,
we need y'all here.
Hey, LaVon, I know you're going to say something, but trust me, I'm telling you, I'm not knocking older people. God give everybody a certain amount of time to do what you got to do. Now, I'm not saying success can't come later in life. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that we, the older generation, have to build our youth up to get them where they need to be. I have to give Jay the tools that he need to be. I have to be there to reassure him that, hey, you are the best. You are going to be the best. This is going to be successful. So that's what I think the older people need to do, and that's what we need to do to help our younger generation. Because everybody ain't leaving a legacy for their children. And I think most other races are leaving legacies for their children, where the African American race is not leaving legacy for their children. So our children are already starting out in the hole. Wow. So I came with we switch stuff up around here.
Yeah, we switching up. We jumping from
sports
to life
to
everything.
The only subject we don't talk about is sex.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a PG-13 show. If you want to talk about the SEX, where you can check out Slick Money Show, the Love and Relationship
There's
Show.
no FA regulations on this. They're not gonna find us. Not on Facebook.
No, they're not gonna find us.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just Slick Money by itself.
But hey, I went off kind of left field, but nephew is correct. I mean, we're not trying to put down older people. I'm just saying, to me, you have a window of opportunity to really put a splash on this world. Yeah. And I just think the younger people are the ones that we need to uplift and get them to the place where they need to be to better our society, because our society is in a hot mess right now. So that's all I was trying to say. I'm here to help Jay. I'm here to help nephew. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's why we call the show Switch Style, because we switch from thing to thing, from style to style. So that's a great title for the show. But again, everybody check out Ashleigh Smith. She was a former Chrisette Michele backup vocalist. She's 27 from Dallas, Texas. And her new album titled Sunkissed will be out August 26th. So everybody, please go check her out and support her. She's a really great jazz artist. And last but not least, our President Obama, and Vice President Joe Biden, they put out their vacation playlist, or their summer playlist, this past week. So Slick, I don't know if you got a chance to check out their actual playlist, but if you didn't, here they are.
Okay.
So, and I just want you to take a look at it. While you're doing that, I'll actually let the audience know that I thought Obama's playlist was more impressive. So Obama, he actually separated his entire playlist into a daytime playlist and a nighttime playlist. President Obama's playlist had a total of 39 songs on it, whereas Joe Biden's only had about 15. But not to discredit Joe's playlist, because he had a lot of great songs on his, but looking at President Obama's playlist, I mean, he's clearly a hip-hop fan. I mean, he has songs from Chance the Rapper, Wale, Jay-Z, Nas, Common, and Slick. You see anything?
I see a lot of things. It's obviously that you are correct. Biden is more older conservative, and not trying to. We all know he's Caucasian, I mean, which is a race. I mean,
yeah.
But his playlist is going to be different than Obama's. I mean, Obama brother / Hawaiian, all his stuff mixed up. So I'm just saying, my playlist is going to be different probably from a white guy's playlist.
Exactly.
And that's just B100. So I think Biden playlist something you can do at a supper club, or if you got friends over and you having dinner, and you can just let his playlist play while you're eating and talking. And somebody might say, oh man, that's a nice little song. I ain't heard that in a long time. But if you got Obama list, bring out the party, bring out the champagne. He is rocking the house.
Yeah, and he does. They both have classics. And
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Joe Biden, he actually has one of my favorite songs ever by Frankie Valli.
Oh, absolutely.
Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
But see, Jay, I will play that song at a dinner party.
Right, exactly.
You know, when I get married, my friends are over, I'm gonna be playing Joe Biden's. That's his name, Biden, right?
Yeah, Joe Biden.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Joe's playlist at my dinner party, and I'll be like, oh man, that's cool. We talking about kids growing up, going to college and stuff like that.
Right.
But an Obama playlist, bring out the marijuana.
Yeah, it's without a doubt the more versatile set.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Not even close.
So they both got impressive playlists. I just think that I'm like Jay, I'm gonna ride with Obama's playlist, because I think he's just from a different style and a different era as far as being raised, and I just think Biden is more conservative, and Obama just went out there a little bit in left field.
And if you haven't seen it, I do want to tell you guys about a few of the notable songs that they both have. Joe Biden, he has "Stay With Me" by Sam Smith.
Great song.
"Come Together" by the Beatles.
Great song.
"Hello" by Adele.
Great song.
I Want to Hold Your Hand by Al Green.
Now, all those are still dinner party songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker.
Great song.
Great song, classic. So he has a lot of great songs, but we'll move on to President Obama's list. Some of the notables on his list are Classic Man by Jadena.
Mm-hmm.
So Ambitious, Jay-Z and Pharrell.
Boy, stop.
The Man, Aloe Black.
What?
Sinner Man, Nina Simone.
What?
You Got the Look by Prince.
What? You Got to Look by Prince.
Yeah.
Man, I bet you him in the White House, they be in the Oval Office, they be rocking.
Yeah, they jamming.
Yes, Lord have mercy.
Tell It Like It Is by Aaron Neville.
Great song.
Lady by D'Angelo.
Great song.
So Very Hard to Go, Tower of Power.
Great song.
One of my favorites on the list is actually Green Aphrodisiac by Corinne Bailey Ray.
Great song.
And we talked about her album earlier this year, so go check out the archive show, soundcloud.com/
Yes.
Switch Style Podcast.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I Get So Lonely by Janet Jackson.
Another great song.
Yeah, so I mean they both had a lot of great songs on their playlist. And actually, that's it for Inside the Industry. And we'll move on to our last segment, which is What Are You Listening To? So, Slick, you got any songs?
It's fun. Well, it's funny. I'm digging this new song. It ain't new, but it's old. By Drake and Meek Mill.
Rico. Wow, and it's funny because that's the song that started the whole beef.
That is crazy. If you got a child that listens to rap music, I know y'all savvy now. You can go to, you actually can go to any streaming site and listen to the song. But it's called Rico, and it's Drake. It's Meek Mill's song featuring Drake, but it is such a nice song. That's what I'm riding to right now. But I'm like Obama. I just got a lot of hip hop stuff that I'm listening to right now.
Right.
I'm jumping around from A$AP Ferg, Fat Joe. I'm just doing some everybody right now. Ain't playing no love stuff because when you ain't got nobody,
wow,
you can't play no love music.
You not in love?
Yeah, love come and go.
I'm sure somebody out there loves you.
Like I said.
Wow.
Like I said, when you're in love, you listen to love music.
Right.
But when you're not there, like most Americans, the single, looking for something.
Yeah.
You playing hip hop. You're playing hip hop music and
right.
trying to get a feel for yourself. And when you get love, then you switch the records up.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at LaWanda talking about really. Girl, stop.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll tell you guys about my records and we'll make it pretty quick. This record has been out quite a while. It's by an artist named Yuna, and Usher is actually on the song with her. It's called Crush, and it's from her album. It came out in May of this year, titled Chapters. And the song has been out a long time, and if you haven't heard Crush by Yuna and Usher, please check it out. Great song. And my next, what you should be listening to, is Best Friend by Ashleigh Smith. We just talked about her. It's off her Sun-Kissed album, which will be out in a couple weeks on August 26th. So check that out. And last but not least, this is a bassist that I've met. I met her probably a few months ago. She's based here in Atlanta. And we're actually working to get her on the show, the Switch Style Podcast, right now. So, and her name is Donna Hawkins. Everybody, please go out and support her. She just dropped an EP titled Words, Thoughts, and Feels. It's a lot of smooth jazz. She's a bass player, an amazing bassist. So please go check her out. Her name is Donna Hawkins. You can find her album, Words, Thoughts, and Feels on cdbaby.com. And Slick, that's actually a wrap on the entire show.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
it went fast.
Yeah, it did.
So we're going to kick Rig and Vaughn off?
No, we're not going to kick them off.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
They're still officially
I
part
apologize,
of the
guys. I was just joking. No point intended.
Yeah, he was just joking. He was just playing. But actually, we'll shout some people out and head on home.
Okay, you want to shout out some people?
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
No, I'll go ahead and go first.
You go first, Jay.
Yeah, I want to shout out Riggs and Vaughn. We missed you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next week. Riggs, hopefully everything goes well. And Vaughn,
absolutely,
hope you feel better. I want to shout out everybody that's checking us out on Facebook Live. Lawana, Gigi, Wendy, TC, D-Will, Cynthia. I can't see all the names, but everybody that's actually watching us right now, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking time out of what I'm sure is your pretty busy schedule to check us out.
She said give a shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Always shout out Stevie Wonder.
Love you, Stevie.
Stevie, we love you. Looks like he's knocking at the door And Stevie always shows up at the most convenient time.
Yeah, I hope somebody holding his hand.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're rich, so I'm sure somebody will be willing.
That is correct. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would love to hold Stevie's hand, but
LaWanna's lighting up the board with hearts.
wow, yeah, she
Her
loves
baby
Stevie.
daddy. Her
Yeah.
baby daddy.
Yeah, that is her baby daddy. But shout out Riggs Yvonne again, everybody on Facebook Live. I want to shout out the entire SRT crew. They will be back next week on August 24th. That's August 24th, Wednesday. They'll also be on WWWE 1100 AM radio. So check them out if you're here in Atlanta. And I'm sure you can also check them out on hm3inc.com. Shout out HM3, Steve, the sports superhero Hancock, the Jeweler Sports, D Will, and Charlotte, what's up? You
Happy
on Facebook
birthday.
Live?
Yeah, sure. Hey, happy birthday, Shyla.
What's up, Charlotte? And also check out the
Love you,
Epiphany
Gigi.
Suite. If you hadn't checked out the Epiphany Suite, you can check her out on 106liveradio.com. And she's on every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Again, check out my girl Shyla on the Epiphany Suite.
Shyla.
She talks about everything from love and relationships to
Yes.
music to politics to life in general. So if you're just looking for a show that does everything, that's what she does. Check her out again on 106liveradio.com on Wednesdays, 8 to 10. And shout out to my boy D Will. Shout out Rick Starr. Shout out Hunt and Hirsch. Check out their new mixtape on livemixtapes.com. The Plug Brothers. And last but not least, shout out and congratulations to my uncle, my boy, best friend, the greatest uncle of all time, Slick Money. Check him out on WWWE 1100 AM radio, the Rain Man Show. He'll be making those college and pro football picks for you, so check him out. I'm tired of talking. That's it.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody who tuned in to Facebook Live. Happy birthday, Shyla. You turning that big 225, I think, something like that. I'm not really sure the number, but you look great, honey.
She'll take that.
She'll take that, yeah.
Yeah, she'll take that.
Lynn, I want to thank you. Gigi, I love you, baby. Thank you. LaWanna, I love you. Anita, I love you. All my Memphis people. I just want to thank y'all for supporting Jay. We are from Memphis, so we always have our Memphis people supporting us. So I just want to thank y'all, man, because y'all don't have to take time out of your schedule to listen to us. And I'm just so grateful. Oh, she says she's turning 38. But hey, happy birthday, honey. I'm going to try to make the party, but if I don't, both nephews will represent and get all the girls. Because that's what they do. They go in there and steal all the women.
Yeah.
Look at nephew laughing. Cynthia, I want to thank you for down in Livingston, Texas. I want to thank everybody who supported me, all my New York people, all my California people, Wendy out there in Colorado. I want to thank all y'all for supporting us. Janice up in D.C. Man, I meant the SRT crew. I love my SRT crew. They my folks. I love y'all, man. And I just appreciate y'all supporting us and helping us follow our dreams. And God said, just get it started and he'll finish it. So that's basically what we're doing. We're starting it and we're going to let God finish it because, nobody finished it better than God. And I'm just so grateful. And my new show starts next Thursday, which is the Rain Man Show, giving out picks for college and NFL. Hoping I can help you guys get some money. Because I don't know if I'm on bet because it's supposed to be like entertainment purposes only. But I want you to tell your boyfriend and husband that if he outpicks me in 1 month, I will be giving away these NFL jerseys at the end of each month. So if anybody outpick me, because I think I'm better than your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or you. I'm better than you in picking games. No disrespect.
Yeah, y'all can't beat us.
Yeah, y'all can't beat us. There you
Y'all
go.
can't beat us.
Y'all can't beat us picking games.
I ain't picking games.
Yeah.
Don't expect that from me because I ain't picking them. It's the Rain Man.
But anyway, we're giving out jerseys once a month. Whoever, say this is Dez Bryant. This is going to be my man Peyton Manning, retired. All these are classic jerseys. And this is Richard Sherman. So we got about 4 or 5 NFL jerseys that we're giving out once a week. Hey, Gwen, Memphis in the house. Look at Cynthia Boyman said no boyfriend or husband. Well, if you don't have a boyfriend or husband, I pick your picks for you, Cynthia. Yo, roll with Slick Money / Rain Man. Hey, Gigi, you are bad. But anyway, I want to give out a jersey once a month to whoever outpicked me. So if you tell your husband, boyfriend, co-worker, say, hey, follow Rain Man at his page or Instagram and Twitter, we're going to put up my picks and you outpick me. And at the end of the month, we'll go with the tally, who you got and who I got. And if you outpick me, I'm going to send you an NFL jersey. That's what we do. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, nothing is free. I'm trying to get you guys to intertwined with me and my show. So I'm gonna give it this way. So hey, that's all I gotta say. I just want to thank all y'all for y'all love and support. Pray for a brother. You never know what you're going through, and hey, God is good. And I want for my nephew giving me this great platform to be on. Thankful for him and my other nephew. Just love you guys, and we appreciate it. So that's it, Jay. Shout outs to everybody, man.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Atlanta, look up nephew and myself. We'll go out to Big Easy, some restaurant, hang out, talk. You can even come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show. And again, I just want to quickly shout out Vaughn Riggs, the Epiphany Suite, Wednesday nights, 106liveradio.com, the SRT show, the Rain Man show. They both will be on WWE 1100 AM radio. Shout out to the Plug Brothers, livemixtapes.com. And that's it for the Switch Style Podcast, episode 21. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See ya.